What's going on, guys? Jay back here from Jay's Way, and to prepare for this year's backcountry camping, we're going to try and lighten our food pack. We're going to make a simple chili, and then we're going to dehydrate it for long-term storage. First of all, we're going to dice up some of these peppers and onions into small pieces. Olive oil's all heated up in the pan. Now we're going to add the vegetables, the peppers, the red onion, and the regular onion, and we're going to saute for 5 minutes. Diced tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, some oregano, 1 cup of water. Add some chili peppers, kidney beans all rinsed, and simmer for 2 hours on low heat. Alright, we finally have something to work with now. The chili is finished simmering for 2 hours now, and this is what it looks like. I'm using the Nesco 600 watt model FD75PR. Here's my dehydrator here. It has 5 trays and it has different temperature setting for what you want to use. So this chili has no meat in it, so we're gonna just dehydrate at 135. So now all we have to do is bring the chili and start loading up each tray. The dehydrator comes with 6 plastic trays. 2 of them have holes on them. We don't need these ones, but we are going to use these ones. These ones are called the fruit roll-up sheets, and these are going to go on the bottom of each tray. Layer the chili in a thin layer. Put the lid on. Set the temperature to 135. We're not using any meat. If you're using meat, you're going to set it at 160. Plug it in, and we'll check on it later. It's probably going to take around 8 hours, but after 4 hours, it's best to turn the chili over so it has a better chance of drying out.
Well, hello everybody. This is June on Adventures here. Hope everybody's doing well and gearing up for a great night tonight.
After the 5-hour mark, I turned the chili over and left it in the dehydrator to continue overnight. Everything is completely dried out and crumbles easy in your hand. This is the way you want it, and now is ready for long-term storage. The whole pot of chili was reduced down to 223 grams and is now ready to be portioned out. I portioned mine to 85 grams of chili and 25 grams of ground beef. Ground beef is easy to dehydrate. Bring 2 pots of water to a boil. Cut the meat into very small pieces or break it up as you drop it into the first pot. Cook the beef in the first pot for about 10 minutes. Take it out and give it a rinse, then transfer it over to the second pot of boiling water for a few more minutes. You need to get rid of the fat or else your food will spoil during long-term storage. Now all you have to do is set it on the fruit roll-up trays and set it to the meat temperature of 160 degrees for approximately 4 hours until the ground beef is just like gravel. I like to cook the beef separate and store it in the freezer for other meals later on. Now we're ready to vacuum seal. In the end, the chili looks like this. You can also use some paper towel on the inside to stop it from breaking through the plastic. Also, I crush up some moon cheese into a small little package and I put it on top of the chili at the end for an added flavor. For even longer storage, put in the freezer until needed. And now, the only thing left to do is to go for a hike, and we're having chili for lunch. I'm at Algonquin Park for a 7-day trip. That hike has turned into a short portage and a paddle to my campsite, and then we're having chili for lunch. Alright, time for some chili. First step, boil some water. Once your water's boiling, take just some of it out. You only need enough water just to cover the chili. Here's our chili we made earlier. Add your chili. And then add just enough water to cover the chili. And that's it. Just let it sit for 20 minutes to rehydrate. Everything's already cooked. I just keep it by the fire to stay warm. 20 minutes and it'll be rehydrated. 20 minutes later, everything is rehydrated. You can gradually add a little extra water if needed. Easy and simple dehydrated chili, ready to go in a short time. Good. Till next time, this is Jay's Way, reminding you to get outdoors. Take care. Set it on the place it on the fruit roll-up tray and set it to the meat temperature of 160 degrees. Woo! Some good onions.